Game 2 has started, guys. I don't know if T-Bun's back. T-Bun, are you here? T-Bun?
Yeah, hello?
Hello? Okay.
I just went to get a drink. I'm good.
Yeah, so what do you think is gonna happen now? Do you think Titan will have another game plan this time around? Or will they have actual something, a pocket strat? Maybe a trump card?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I haven't seen much of Titan's games actually. I think you're much more experienced in what Titan has been playing lately. So, but from like the way they've drafted the first two phases, it looks a lot like a standard Chinese draft
Uh-huh.
where we see like two Chinese teams play. So I don't know. You think they have another strategy prepared? Maybe one that's more thought out.
I'm not a very big fan of those strats, but I just want to see Miracle on a hero where he can 1v5 or win the game himself. Definitely not a Night Stalker.
Wow, we can see Bristol boss in this game, man. Oh boy. I thought we might escape a BO3 without one of those guys, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, definitely doesn't look like it. This hero is actually really good now. I don't have anything against this hero, but in the offlane Bristleback as a position 3 hero, he's extremely effective in a lot of situations where you can deal a lot of damage in the team fight. At the same time, when you farm up items, you can semi-carry the game, I would say. You can't carry the whole game by yourself, but you can semi-carry the game, provide damage during the fights. And you know, there's one more thing I want to say. The other day when I was talking to Basecape about the passive of Bristleback, where he was asking me whether the Timber Saw spells would go through the Bristleback.
Mhm.
Do you?
The pure damage?
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, does the Bristleback?
I see what you're saying. I think it actually gets reduced.
Yeah, I read in the
Man.
forum because when we were talking about it the other day, we actually came to a conclusion that the Bristleback doesn't do anything to the pure damage from Timbersaw. But I was reading a forum yesterday. I think it was Merlini talking about Bristleback passive skill against pure damage spells, where he said that it was already proven that the Bristleback passive actually blocks damage even though it's pure damage.
I think it does. But you know, the thing about Bristleback is like, you run into a fight, you don't want to focus him because all your damage gets reduced. But at the same time, you don't want him to just auto attack you down because that passive will give you like plus 200 damage or something. His ultimate is what I'm talking about. The Warpath. So that hero becomes really scary if he gets a few items up and you start to ignore him.
And the thing I like about the hero is also he provides you with a better chance of getting Roche because of the ghoul. The
Oh, yeah.
minus armor. That's
Such a good hero.
That's
for
also a
the-
really good thing for your lineup. So this hero is just basically in general very strong, I feel. It's very similar to a Timbersaw, but in certain departments it's actually better than Timbersaw. Lashrock and Rubik support
Looks like
combination.
Venomancer got through. You see that? In
I
this
don't
game.
I don't think Venomancer is such a strong pick anymore after looking at
It looks like the phase has passed in China where the Venomancer was first pick, first ban material to like it's not even banned right now.
even in EMS T-Ban, he wasn't actually picked up ban always in the first phase. Sometimes in the second phase, sometimes ignored. Not all the games he was picked.
I feel it was more of an Eastern hero than it was a Western hero. The Chinese teams were playing the Venomancer much more and banning it in the first phase. Stuff.
Yeah, and I actually like what Puppy does sometimes. He doesn't go Gil as a support Vino. He just
Oh
goes.
my god, no, please, no, don't say that. Now I'm gonna go play a pub, and then there's gonna be a Venomancer running around with no Gale, and he's just gonna be farming neutrals. No,
What's wrong with that? You get a quick minus.
No, no, it doesn't matter. I think in any scenario, that Gale, like before you hit level 9, is definitely gonna be useful. Oh man. Oh, I remember that game. Freaking like level 9 Gale or something like that. No.
So
Don't
okay,
do that.
this is gonna be a carry Naga Siren.
You think so?
Yeah,
Is it?
95%. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure about that.
Really? Really, I don't think Naga's very good against Bristleback. If that's the
It's
case.
just a miracle thing where he likes to use all this type of weird heroes as carry. Sometimes he even has Timbersaw as their position one.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like
You don't think it would be something like a Potom, Naga, dual lane or
they might even do
tri lane?
Podem and Alchemist as their supports. So
Oh wow.
I've seen them do that. Roaming supports and the
You'd,
Naga would
you'd
be the
go
core.
as far as that, huh? That's some really, really greedy support duo. Like, those heroes can even scale well going into the mid game, but
You don't actually say their supports, yeah? Mirana and Alchemist.
they're pretty cool. I mean, they have a lot of spells that do a lot of damage, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's more. I would say it's more of a Mirana core hero that will combo up with the Naga Siren in lane and later on as well. I'm a big fan of the sleep into arrow 5-second arrow combo that you can get out really easily.
You
And
guys,
basically win a
you are
fight with it.
actually same with Sing Sing. When I was at Korea, he was talking about arrows as well. The combination of arrows, Astros
Do you remember
imprison.
the
What?
Do you remember the Venge combo we did?
Oh, that wasn't even planned. We were smoking, running up the lane, and Demon was like suddenly yelling, "Swap into the arrow." I'm like, what? Will that even work? Because it was like a last minute thing.
Yeah. And then Infinity shoots the arrow and we just get. It was so good. It was so good.
I'm pretty sure he was like, "What? Are we really going to do that? Can't we just stun an arrow?" and he just shot. And he just shot his arrow anyway, like just listening to the command, and it worked.
It's
Because-
like in those moments when Demon has like an idea, it's like it has to be that. We have to do it. It has to be the best idea possible. There's nothing. No, there's nothing better. It doesn't matter. We just have to do that.
I remember
that's just
some
how
of
it
his
goes.
I remember some of his ideas from Korea wasn't really good, but that one was when I was in the game because it was the first day I came to play with you guys. I just didn't care. I just followed orders. But back
Yeah.
to the game, Titan actually picked up Keeper of the Light. This actually, I feel it's gonna be very high chance Naga is gonna be the carry because Keeper of the Light will be giving the Naga a lot of mana. So it's something similar to the Keeper of the Light plus Phantom Lancer combination, but Miracle likes to do it with Naga Siren instead of Phantom Lancer because he feels that Naga Siren has the ability in the late game to turn any situation around with the sleep. You basically just use the sleep to annoy the enemy where your teammates break the racks on the other side. He likes to do stuff like this, so he values Naga Siren
Some
as
next
a
level rat Dota, huh?
yeah, he values Naga Siren more than the Phantom Lancer in this sort of situations.
It's quite interesting. I mean, both our perspectives right now. Like you're seeing it as a carry-ish Naga Siren come out, but my mind is showing me more of like still a support Naga Siren.
It could still
that's
be
gonna
a,
be
it could still be a
with the
support
aggro
in
tri-lane.
It could still
Yeah,
be a support.
yeah. I think it's really cool how we have two different ideas of how this Naga Siren can go here. It's just I'm thinking like, oh wow, Nyx. That's a mid lane Nyx assassin. It looks like coming
Yeah.
from DK.
Mushi's gonna play the mid. He's actually played a number of Nyx assassin games recently.
He has.
I didn't expect him to be playing so much of a hero like Nyx assassin. To be honest.
Well, why not? I think it's pretty suited for.
Why?
But not really. It's I would say like 50%, but I think it's okay. It's still a ganker hero who can run around
It's
and
a little
do
similar from in my point of view. Putting him on a hero like Vino, you're wasting his talent. Something like that. I feel.
well, he buys Midas on Nyx, which is decent too.
What? Really?
And then he becomes,
when
yeah.
did that happen?
He bought a Midas against. Who was it? I'm having a hard time figuring out which team it was that he played again, but he bought a Midas and he had a quick Dagon and it just like Dagon 5'd everyone with
Okay,
Nyx
so
Assassin.
they picked a Windrunner, you know, T-Ban the last pick. Windrunner's gonna be their position 3. Solo mid Alchemist. Okay. Will the Naga be the support? Oh yeah, it's gonna be the support Naga.
Yeah,
There's a
looks like a
Mirana.
support.
They're not gonna do the Naga Siren as a carry, I think. Oh no, wait. What? Swap heroes? Swap heroes? You know, I have a feeling they're gonna do Podem solo mid against the Nyx assassin and have the Alchemist and Keeper of the Light as their supports. I have a good feeling that's gonna happen. They're gonna swap heroes.
Even though it's KYXY playing Alchemist. Miracle Naga. Miracle Naga. Looks like we're gonna see it. The split push. The hype is on, dude.
Have you seen his Naga?
I've seen it. I played against it in C pubs. I don't want to play against it again. Dude,
Okay.
the guy's carried games with like support, with like Kodo, like split pushing Kodo. He buys book 3, bots, and dominate. This is when you can still Midas and Helmo dominator books. Like
Yeah.
he was split pushing before book became super OP, and it was so annoying to play against. So
He loves the
let's
new
see what
patch.
happens
He
here.
loves the new patch, Steven. After the nerf
And
to the neck.
Extinct really
Extinct's
likes
the
Windrunner
win-
too.
Yeah, he's on the Windrunner this game round. We'll not introduce the player first because there might be a little fight here. Nyx Assassin or the Rubik has to be the ones leading up front. They actually
Burning.
might do a tri-lane here. Maybe.
Looks like they just want to go and place the words for
Uh.
now. At least they want to see what is happening.
Okay, here's a chance. You can go ahead with you choose whoever you want to introduce.
I'll do DK again then. So on DK we have Mushi on the mid lane Nyx Assassin, Lanem playing Leshrac, Malmoya, aka Dai,
Nice.
aka
Good job.
MMY playing the Rubik, Ice on Bristol boss, and we have Burning playing the Luna. Look at his set. I bought that set too. It's so cool.
I know. And on the Titan side, my Malaysian and Singaporean friends, we have Miracle on the carry, Naga Siren, Exting will be playing the support Windrunner, Keeper of the Light will be played by Net, KYXY will be having the Alchemist as his solo mid hero, and Ohio will be starting with the boots on the Mirana on the off lane. This ward is actually very popularly used by Vici Gaming. I think I mentioned this to you yesterday.
Yeah.
They always place a ward on the off lane for ROTK, and it's
Yeah.
always in a different position. Sometimes it's here.
Oh, it looks like first blood. They're going for a first blood already on mid lane, and this is a pretty safe first blood because normally you have alchemists who skill acid and just push in the first wave immediately,
Oh, he's dead.
and
He's dead.
he has to go for it. Oh boy!
Oh, no, he
my
actually-
god! Look at KYXI! Wow,
Wow. He.
that is some big star sense coming out from and it's also because there's a ward on top that's scouting for the supports and nobody showed up basically.
Hmm.
With the level
Actually,
1.
Mushi had
See
a
that?
chance to stun there. I
He
thought
did, but he
yeah.
wanted the reliable stun. He didn't want to miss it there. But that really costed him.
yeah. He could have just stunned first and ensured that the Rubik would get the lift off, but he waited
You
for
saw-
the.
You saw what KYXI did. He walked up to just pull the aggro,
Yeah.
and
He
just
does
back
that a
up and
lot.
wow. Mama has some chance to take a lot of
Nah.
damage here.
He's not gonna
He
die.
doesn't have a flask either, but
If he
he's
ran
gonna-
straight back to the tower though, he might have died because of the acid.
oh yeah, under the acid, so much damage. But look, he just zoned out both of those heroes. Especially, it's all because of the acid and how many creeps were there as well. Bottom lane, Ice, getting level 2 already. He looks like he's having a decent time for now, but his regen is running out really quickly. Windrunner is such a good hero at zoning out 1v1, I think.
I want
If
to
you go
ask
back
you
up.
something.
Yeah?
Do you think Nat
What
is
is it?
doing the right thing having Mana Leak at level 1 against the Bristleback?
That's mana. No. There's no way at any point Mana Leak is better than any of your other spells. Because this means that it's slower to leveling up your Illuminate and your Chakra. Like, I don't think that's good at all.
Yeah,
It looks like Extinct is gonna get a haste here. Ice could take a lot of damage. He's gonna probably have to use Flask Up unless he just mans up good. He needs to just basically man up at this point.
he can't keep running, he'll take a lot of damage, and
Yeah.
Xing actually ran over before to try and stop the ancient pull, ancient stack, I would say. Exercise tried to stack the ancients. Well, if you look at the offlaners, Ohio is level 3 and a bit. Bristleback is just level 2, so the boot's definitely paying off there.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be able to get a lot of XP, and even if they do go on him, I think because he has boots and leap, he's able to actually get away. Because they don't have any slows on DK, and with the extra movement speed you'll get, should be fine for the Marana to get away.
But
Looks
if
like
he-
Ohio trying to,
If he gets lifted though, he's just gonna die, to be honest.
yeah, if he gets Luna gets a few more levels. He actually skilled another point into Lunar Blessing instead of another point into Nuke. I think if you skill into the beam, you can use a few to harass the bottom. I mean the Mirana, but oh wow, MMY getting arrowed here, so close. But do they have any flasks for him? Burning's the only one who does.
Burning only has a flask.
You think he's gonna give it to him? You think he's gonna flask no more here?
Maybe not. He's gonna just
And
munch
mid
on
lane.
tangles.
Pretty even lane on mid. You think that smoke gank on mid affected how much this alchemist has been getting on mid so far?
Not too much, I would say. They're gonna try and go in on Ohio. It's gonna get stunned. The Lucent Beam there to
But he
make.
can't even get leap.
Yeah, the
up
Lucent
there.
Beam was casted at a
So
very good
much damage
time.
done.
Oh.
Oh man, I think that was a bit too much by
Ohio?
Ohio to be there. Like probably shouldn't have got into a position where he can get lifted up. He was probably trying to kill that Rubik, right? So burning actually gets arrowed up here. He has
Actually
some
might die,
chances to
he might die.
but Ohio, he accidentally missed an attack,
That's
but the
a ward.
that ward is doing work right now. He's gonna get a
Stun.
first.
Oh no, Lamb.
He does get it.
Lamb didn't stun there.
And NF2, oh,
Oh my
my
God.
goodness, Ohio! Oh, levels up his arrow just so he can get that kill there. Wow.
Wouldn't have mattered. I still think he would still have gotten the kill. Lamb didn't.
Yeah, he would have.
Lamb didn't use his stun there. It was very, very weird. He tried to use a
He didn't
stun,
want to.
then he stopped and he cast his edict, and he didn't use his stun.
And you know what? I guess he can blame it on the phase boots Luna, who wasn't tanky enough to actually take all that.
But you are the one telling me that getting phase boots is good on Luna.
Yeah, in pubs. But you know, it was actually the ward that you could have said was the most valuable piece
Yeah,
in all of
this
it.
the ward here.
Burning was trying to juke up and
South.
flash for it, but that ward just absolutely revealed everything.
Oh, MMI is coming in middle. It's gonna live into the Lashak's gonna stun too, but he's way too tanky. The Alchemist.
At level 6.
They don't have arrow though. They could have gotten a kill if Ohio didn't use his arrow before that. Maybe could have gotten a kill, but it was still a 50-50 thing. Nevertheless, the
now,
Alchemist didn't die.
Running around with the level 3 arrow, that's kind of not so cool, because at level 6 he is probably going to skill his ult, right? Like, you should always skill that ultimate at
Yeah,
level 6.
You should always.
So-
It's still good.
There it is, yeah, his ult. So it's going to take some time before the Mirana is able to deal some reliable damage, I think.
Yeah, Extinct didn't manage to deny the bottom rune, so Isolite is gonna get his mana back, but he's still almost only level 4, and if you compare to Ohio's level 6 now. It's a huge difference between the two offlaners. A lot of it was because of the 2 kills. You were saying that he shouldn't have been so greedy, giving up the first blood, but he came back, hit an arrow on Burning, hit an arrow on the Lash Rock, and got 2 kills.
I think arrow is just, for professional players in general, it's just too hard to dodge. You're too worried about other things like watching your minimap and last hitting creeps that you're not like actually watching for an arrow in front of you.
You know, when I was in Korea, Sing Sing actually said something like this. He was talking, I can't remember, he was talking to Paladai or someone else. He was saying that it's easier to hit arrows on pro players. Oh, he's gonna hit an arrow on Burning again.
Oh my god, Burning.
Yeah, I was saying it's actually easier to hit a pro arrow on a better or competitive player, because trying to hit an arrow on a pub player, you don't know what the pub player is thinking, and he might move randomly. It's
Exactly.
difficult
Yeah.
to judge.
Yeah. It's like a pro player, when he's last hitting creeps, there are always patterns in how they're gonna do it. And they're often looking at the minimap more than they're even looking at their own screen, so easy peasy arrows there. And it looks like Burning is gonna be an arrow magnet this game. He's already ate 2 of them.
Let's count how many arrows he got hit. He got hit by so far 2 or 3, right? 2?
I think it was 2, yeah.
Okay.
And both of them resulted in his death, so
I'll keep
I guess we
a
can
count
play a
on
little
that.
game. We can play a little game.
Yeah, you should keep track. I'll be
Alright, so
moving the screen around. Difficult
Miracle
to keep
actually
track.
decided to TP to the top lane for that kill as well, and now he's just sitting up there, leeching experience. What do you think his plan is here? Actually, Alchemist is moving up there too. Is he gonna smoke up for this? Because there is a ward in the lane.
Oh shit, the Moonlight
Oh,
Shadow,
the
Moonlight Shadow.
Mirana
This is good.
ult. Okay, okay, that was actually really good. But
They saw the Windrunner. They saw the
yeah,
Windrunner.
yeah. No, the Nyx also pinged top lane. They saw the Alchemist in the ward.
Is he gonna farm this creep? No.
Oh, they know. They know. Titan also knows what's happening. Look at the way that Burning is playing. They just backed off, and bottom lane still 3 heroes
Arrow hits on the
looking for
lash
something.
again.
Wow, that arrow just went through creeps or something. That looked really weird. But Ohio just gonna flee from this tower, and this tower is gonna take a lot of damage here. Ice, Warpath plus Edict. Lots of damage being dealt.
Yeah, they're gonna take a trade-off though. Top lane. Titan is trying to take the first tier 1 tower. He always builds a drum before he gets a Radiance. That's the way he plays it most of the time. And if
Just want that little bit of extra HP.
yeah, and if the situation of the game turns sour that he can't farm the Radiance, he'll just transition from the drums to the Manta and Diffuser.
Okay.
Top lane. Burning is netted up. They're gonna TP in Mushi here. Lands an Impale
Oh
on the
boy, KO Extra didn't use
Alchemist.
his ultimate there either, and Burning can ult with nice sleep coming out. That was really,
Oh,
really.
arrow,
well.
arrow. You were talking about this.
Oh, the 5-second arrow. They should consider stunning the Burning. Yep, they stunned Burning.
Yeah, that was really close. They could have almost gotten 2 kills out of that.
Oh, and we should have probably mentioned Alchemist, who actually went for the medallion. Not often we see the mid lane Alchemist buy medallion. They normally end up buying either mech or armlet or SNY or something along those lines.
Vitality booster?
Yeah, vitality booster. But this game he got medallion for the extra damage with the concussion.
It's also really good because there's also another minus armor spell, Riptide. You could
Oh, yeah.
potentially deal a lot of damage with your concussion.
I'm fearing for DK this game. They have to play against Arrow and they have to play against the massive burst damage coming from Medallion, Alchemist Stun. Like that's a lot of damage that you can't account for basically.
You know what,
It's
Steven?
way too rough.
Shackle shot, Alchemist stun, Mirana arrow, you're sitting there for 12 seconds. 13 seconds actually.
Oh,
arrow
another
again.
arrow! Third
Arrow
arrow
again.
hit on top lane.
Burning.
Oh my god, Ohio. Ooh.
After giving
arrow.
up the
Magnet.
first blood. Oh, I actually missed that. They actually got a kill on Alchemist.
Yeah, they vendetted up on mid and just
Rubik
God.
has a really good spell now, the Alchemist ulti. That gives him a lot of mana, so he can spam his spells a lot better. So that was a trade-off where I feel Titan would take any day, having the Alchemist for the main carry of the enemy team. Arrow Magnet, yeah. 3 out of 3 now so far, T-Ban.
3 out of 3 indeed, and we'll keep the count. We'll keep that count going. And Ice with his Vanguard and
Tower.
Chainmail. Looks like they want to try and get this tower. Oh boy,
my
Ice
God.
is gonna deny that. Look how much plus damage he has.
Oh, he might
Plus
kill him.
80 right now.
Oh my God.
My God.
Did he have
And
win?
that's
He actually
not
had win run and TP.
Yeah, that was quite questionable, but I mean, he probably thought that he probably just panicked and just TP'd out. He's like, no way Bristleback is gonna deal 400 damage to me. But if we clicked on that Bristleback, he had plus 80 damage, and then
Yeah.
plus 100, and there's still Quill Spray coming out. Oh boy, Ohio
Ohio.
getting picked out on the side, but he does still have a leap. But MMY can just lift him, and hit him, 500 gold.
Yeah, that streak ended. MMY just got his arcanes and he got his earn from that. So DK are gonna rotate their heroes to try and take down the tier 1 at top now. Burning, farming bottom, Mirana down. No fear of arrows now, Burning. No fear.
Can't get arrowed if Mirana's dead.
It's really, really unfortunate by him that he got arrowed so many times. Focusing like you said on the minimap and farming last hits. Didn't see the arrows coming. You have to expect it sometimes. You have to be constantly reminding yourself that's a Mirana. Maybe he's not very used to playing against Mirana, because if you're not used to playing against a certain hero, you might forget that something from far is coming. It's a good example I would say would be Sunstrike.
It looks like they want to set up for Roshan here with what they have. I mean, Bristleback, like we said earlier, is such a good hero against Roshan in general, and they stole Acid Spray now. So this is dying really quick. He's so tanky too. Vanguard, Chainmail.
He needs
You think
the
that's a mech? coming out from him?
I personally tried the medallion build on the bristleback too. It's pretty good to a certain extent, but I don't think he'll go for medallion here. It's gonna be a mech.
Yeah.
They don't have anyone else to build a mech.
Burning. Okay. He's got a one freebie arrow for him.
Yeah, he can tank one arrow now.
Right now. Yeah, he can tank one.
Oh, Mushi saw the Moonlight Shadow.
Fine. Oh, net 600 health. Oh, boy,
Oh,
Mushi,
sentry.
get him! Get him! Oh! Oh,
no,
I
the stun,
just got
the
into
stun.
the fog, but he will still fall here.
Arrow. Free
Ohio.
arrow. Free arrow. That was a free arrow.
Okay, we don't count that one. We don't count that one.
They
I
can
don't
actually
think it's-
sleep. They have sleep here. Oh no, Naga doesn't have mana for sleep. No, they can't fight.
It looks like they would just back off that, but that's an Aegis for a Kotal. I'm not sure that's worth it. Like, I get what they were thinking is that okay, this Kotal's free and there's some chances that they will die, but I think that was a little bit of a mistake coming from Mushi. As soon as he saw the Kotal, I think he should just kill them instantly without any hesitation and just back off.
There was also one issue there. Why he was hesitating, because the Kodo still had the shadow, Moonlight Shadow. Oh no, Mushi got arrowed.
Oh
power
boy,
shot.
Mushi gets arrowed up this time,
This-
and wow.
Did he even miss one arrow? Maybe one or two.
Boy,
That's at most. The one that gone through the creeps, maybe? I don't know. Maybe only one. These arrows are changing the game. Oh, now MMY has arrow. Who is gonna be the better arrow? The archer.
Ha!
Net,
let's see.
Net places wards down at bottom, so Titan has vision over the mid lane and the bottom lane. They don't really have vision on the enemy jungle, but Miracle can always send his illusions in to scout out the map. He's going to use the illusions to farm out 2 neutral camps now. Has 2000 gold, so definitely going to save his money to get a Sacred Relic now. DK will be smoking up to find some initiative to make the game open. Possibly try to get a tower after a gank. Arrow.
Looks
Arrow.
like they will just go behind. They know that there could be some kind of hero spamming spells from
No sentry
Bandit
ward.
Towers, so.
No sentry ward. Xing
Oh
has a
boy,
4 staff.
they pinged it out. Wow. You saw that Ohio
Sentry.
just
Xing
pinged
has
out.
sentry. Xing has sentry.
Oh,
Oh my
Ohio
God.
plays the sentry right back there, and if you do
Here
find
White
the
is
next
stuck in the
assassin-
corner.
Oh, but he lands the stun onto Mushi.
Oh, no,
Chakra shot does not latch.
That Shackle didn't latch to anything. I thought he was gonna latch to something, considering the situation.
And DK will just 5-man this tower with Luna Aura. Just
Oh,
take it
no.
up, but
They're gonna place a sentry. They're gonna see Ohio
oh, he
here.
sleep. Wow.
Xing is in trouble here. He's stuck with the Nestle Goo. He has 4 stuff still. Spike Carapace on Mushi. Ohio gets impaled. Lucent Beam. Finish off
Oh,
by the Lash Rock
Ohio
there.
was trying to land the Star Storm before he died, but no good.
Miracle didn't even want to TP in. Does the Mirana have buyback and TP? He
Oh,
actually,
he slept first. He's sleeping right now.
Yeah,
it's only
it's-
gonna be like a 3-second sleep though, because he slept first before he TP'd.
Oh, it was burning again is the target. Once more. He doesn't have an Aegis now though. They stun up KYX.
It looks like
with the
KYX,
intel.
I guess that. He's the one
Yeah,
that's gonna
KYX
fall.
is
Oh, bloody light.
Arrow by MMY. Is it gonna hit anything? No.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Song of the Siren actually was only 3 seconds because he casted it and TP in. But I guess that was the only way they could have initiated
Yeah,
on.
exactly. It was the only way they would have caught him, because like there is a cast point in the
Arrow,
song.
arrow. No, not gonna hit burning,
Ooh.
but
Almost, Mama, yeah, almost walked to it, and just casually walks away.
you know what, T-Bun? Do you think they should have just bought out the Mirana? He had enough gold for buyback and his TP wasn't on cooldown there.
I think he could have actually, because you saw where he died, right? In between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower. All of DK's heroes were hit by the Kodo Blast, and had he bought back, TP'd onto like the tier 2, even, I think they could have chased it down.
Yeah,
with
he
the
could have
Naga Siren Sleep.
followed up his arrow after the
Yeah.
concoction from the alchemist on burning. They would have killed burning there if he potentially killed burning if he bite out. They didn't really commit to it. Like Miracle was TPing in with the ultimate caster before. That was a lot of commitment already. But Mirana Ohio wasn't on the same page. He wasn't like us on the same page. Same page.
You think Miracle should have TP'd in earlier in that fight?
It's
When
very
you
hard.
mentioned how
Very hard to say though. You can only tell like when you watch the replays more into how detailed is the situation. It's hard to say
Yeah.
from this perspective right now.
it's hard to say what it is that Titan is thinking about as well, right? So during that fight, and it looks like DK
Lamb
trying to go
doesn't.
for a gank here. They're not smoked up, so they will be spotted out by the illusion.
Yeah, Lamb doesn't have a Midas, but Rubik has a Midas, Mamoya. I'm not a fan of Rubik getting a Midas though. I think Rubik is better off getting 4-star and Dagger earlier because the levels doesn't benefit him as much as a
No. The Rubik Midas is more about the gold, basically. I think if this goes extremely late game, he's gonna look to buy an Aghanims, and in my opinion, Aghanims Rubik is pretty strong. I like it.
Do you really like to get Aghanims on a support Rubik?
No, I wouldn't get a first item. For sure, not first item. Like, it would be Blink or 4-star first, after your mana boots, but I think Aghanims is actually a beast item on, like, Rubik. If anyone who's actually played it with that and knows how to play it well, I think they can agree.
Yeah, I have to agree too, but a lot of situations where you kind of need the dagger though. If you try to get an acceptor first,
you do. You need either a dagger or a 4-star first, but after that,
and for a support to get those two items together, Nat, he's just standing right next
to
you.
That's why you have a Midas. But normally the games where we do see Aghanims on Rubik, it tends to finish like really quickly because the team with the Rubik is probably really far ahead. But in a 50-50 game, I think a Rubik with Aghs can probably break. Like, you steal one spell, you steal another in 5 seconds, and you can go back to stealing the spell that you had before, and you'll probably cast that before your opponent's spell comes off cooldown even. Yeah. So, like, I think it's pretty.
Ohio is getting a Midas, Steven, after hitting all those arrows. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't have it earlier. He got a lot of kills.
He spent a lot of time running around though, like helping out his team while
is he gonna hit arrow top? Burning is gonna get hit.
Oh boy.
Arrow.
Alright, we have to count this one. The fourth one. Oh boy, and he just ran away.
Why did he just
Miracle!
Run? What?
Miracle!
What?
Oh,
why did he just run?
God, Miracle just sold his teammates. He just sold.
He had enough mana for a Riptide. He could have.
He did. He had enough mana for Riptide and Mirror Images if he wanted to. Okay, not Mirror Images, but like...
He didn't have enough mana for Mirror Image.
Okay, not both, but like if he used one, right? It didn't matter which one it is. He just needed to use one to kill the Luna. I'm trying to figure
out what was going on through his mind. He probably felt that the Nyx was coming with the blink already.
Yeah, probably. But a little miscommunication.
Oh, here comes Ice.
Oh boy. The big bad Bristleback.
The 4-star is gonna save him a lot of times already. Axing that early 4-star. He had it so early. But going back to the situation before, I felt maybe if you commit too much, even though if you trade your life for Burning's life, it's still worth it if you kill him first. Now he's gonna do this illusions walking around with the Coldal Blast, with the Radiance. This is very annoying.
I'm still stumped on the on what happened earlier.
He probably felt that Burning had a BKB and 15 magic stick charges, so he didn't want to commit to it. But with the Riptide and the Mirana leaping in to land a Starfall that deals 2 times damage.
I mean, it's okay to cast the spells and run, like to make DK TP in, but like you need to tell your teammate too, like get out. We're not committing to this. But Ohio already went in. While
Ohio leaped in and he was like, no man, I'm not going in.
Exactly. Oh, looks like DK still trying to see if Roshan's back up. I mean, this Luna, I'm quite glad that he got the Dominator. He didn't buy Midas this game. Obviously, he had phase boost and he was trouble not catching arrows. But now he got the Dominator instead to try and catch up with the ancient stacks, and it's kind of difficult for Titan to contest that because they're like on their side of the map. They're not, able to push out too hard.
Yeah, Mushi just got a Ring of Health and his Vendetta going in. Maybe he wants to get a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere doesn't help you. Oh, they see Mushi. Mushi got shackled here.
Oh boy.
Oh, arrow. Mushi. See you later, Mushi.
Latinam here to try and give him some support, but
Ice dealt so much damage to the Alchemist there. Bristleback with Ghoul and Cold Spray only. Got it down to solo.
And wow, I'm surprised this Alchemist is actually really underfarmed in this game. He is lacking the levels big time. Like, that thing to break past level 11 is so hard because it's 2200 experience. So he actually made a Vanguard in this game. What do you think of that? Decent.
Probably help against the bristleback, but I don't like it at all. But
Nah, I don't think he needs the HP regen.
He
so
will
it's
still
kind of
die.
like
He will still
of a
die
waste.
anyway. It's more of the damage block.
Exactly.
Have a gem now.
But
on
I feel like
Lingana.
it's a bit of a waste to buy.
Yeah, same. I have to agree with you. I would rather get something like a BKB. Just try and get the BKB as soon as possible. They're gonna do the Roshan now. It's gonna be a free Roshan. Titan are nowhere near to defend this Rosh.
Rana finally finished the Midas.
He was actually hesitating whether to get the Midas. He had enough gold like one
Oh
and a
yeah,
half
he
minute
was
ago.
probably thinking if he wants to buy lightning
Maelstrom?
stick.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maelstrom. It's gonna be a free Roshan. So Burning has another chance to tank an arrow now with that Aegis.
Oh man, but he's getting geared big time at this point. I think he got the last hit on that Roshan as well, so he is looking at a Eagle Horn
No.
really soon. Eagle
Mushi
Song.
is actually getting a pipe, Theban. Not a Lincoln Sphere. He got a Ring of Regeneration. It's building into a
Did he?
hood.
Is he?
Yeah.
I guess it's for the push they want.
Yeah, the Kotal
make
Blast, the Riptide,
Yeah,
the
they
Power
don't want
Shot.
to tank too much. True. I was actually thinking he was getting Lincolns to use on the Luna, so when she is like,
But still
getting
doesn't block
geared
the arrow
up.
though. Still doesn't block the arrow.
it'll block Alchemist, Stun, and Windrunner, Shackle Shot, but yeah, you're right.
Too expensive
doesn't
maybe.
block- It doesn't block the arrow.
Yeah, there's one more
Nothing will
thing
save you from that
I want
arrow.
to ask you though, Theban. Do you think it's better for the situation they are in now to let the Bristleback build the pipe instead of the Nyx? So he's gonna get. This is the stun combination I was talking about.
Man.
Concoction, arrow, shackle shot.
He actually took a lot of damage there,
Yeah.
surprisingly. I think you're right. I think the Bristleback probably could build the pipe, but he has so
pipe.
many supportive items right now, like just to take up. He's running out of slots. He's probably looking to build an AC or a heart next, so they can push up the ramp. Probably a heart over an AC.
But if I'm in the Bristleback shoes right now, in Isosai shoes, in the scenario of this lineup against that Titan has,
I would like a cloak. Yeah,
yeah, I would like a cloak for sure.
yeah, for sure. I think it's very cost efficient to buy a cloak on Bristleback.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
But at the same time, the Blade Mill is gonna be very effective against the Kodal and the Windrunner Power Shot. This is gonna be a huge smoke gang
Like a-
here. The Nyx
KYXY.
getting caught out here. Shackle on 2.
But nice Shackle Shot coming out.
Oh, KYXY got his ulti off. He wouldn't die now. They're gonna return the concussion on the Nyx. Nyx is going to go
Oh man,
live.
Mushi just blows up. Oh man.
That was overextension.
Spike
And
was on. Hold
oh,
on.
Alvin is America is getting
Oh
recalled
wow,
back.
another sick Shackle Shot coming out from Exo, but it is on the Bristol.
They need a concoction.
Should stun up
The
the-
arrow is gonna miss. The arrow missed. I don't think they're gonna go in now.
Perhaps they should have saved that arrow for the concussion to come off and go on the
They're
Luna.
still
or
trying to
something.
chase with the sleep maybe. The sleep. America has sleep. They're gonna just
looks like they're
position
just
the Bristol back there at the choke point. So if they try to run past him, okay, they're not gonna chase. So they're gonna go back and farm right now. He's gonna get his Manta style. He actually has his Manta style if he wants to get it in a little more gold. He actually has
Maybe
enough.
perhaps he's going for a hard instead of a Manta. First.
He already
Or-
built a
You know
Yasha.
his build. What do you think he'll go? Yeah, but Yasha is just really good for your illusions to farm up better and stuff. So.
He might go diffusal first because the diffusal, having the diffusal on the Naga now, which means it'll be extremely good against the Bristleback strength hero that needs a lot of mana. You can just send in your illusions every time to burn his mana. Could be a good option now, but like you said, it's really hard to judge what item he's gonna go for. He can go for so many different builds now. The Manta, or the diffuser, or he can even go for the heart. Or he built a Manta style. He just bought it.
All right. Still pretty good item, I'd say. But yeah, Titan. I mean, they did get the Nyx Assassin instantly, but we should probably not forget about the Luna with Aegis and the tank ability coming off from the Bristol back.
There's still a long time for the Aegis, so they can take this tower. If they don't use the Aegis in this tower, they can do it. They can use it in the middle tier 2 tower as well. So DK could probably use the Aegis to take 2 tier 2 towers at the moment. Lines being drawn. Ice, I'm gonna push middle. He has 3.2k gold. Do you think it's actually a good thing for him to go for a Radiance now? Because
No, he's gonna go hard. He's gonna go hard.
he's
for
saving
sure.
so much gold.
I don't think he gets any item other than a heart in this scenario. If he's saving up this much gold, it's either buyback or like a heart. That's what he's saving up for. Because when you're playing against Titan's lineup, when you want to push up the ramp, there's so many spells that they're just
Yeah.
gonna spam on that you're gonna need that heart to tank it
Oh,
up and
middle lane.
then fall back.
Middle lane. Mushi
Oh boy,
stun,
Miracle.
Stun Miracle.
He needs
Miracle's
to
gonna go
get a
down.
sleep up, but oh man,
Oh,
the
man.
spikes.
Rerunner's gonna get caught out by the telekinesis. Wow, that Luna ultimate wasn't too necessary, I think. That killed the career too.
Huh. Did they
Arrow?
get a card?
Where is the arrow? Where did the arrow fly? I heard the arrow. Well, didn't
But you know,
see it.
there's no creeps here. They're not even gonna be able to take this tower right now. They have to still wait for the next creep wave to come.
Wow, Spike carry first. Oh, that was
Oh.
hilarious. That was hilarious.
Did you know it was actually Miracle who stopped the creep wave from coming?
Oh, his illusions behind? Yeah.
Yeah, he still has some illusions left that he just microed onto the next creep wave and delayed DK's push a lot. And you know, Miracle has done such a great job of not getting caught this game, and that was his first
Yeah,
mistake
that was
that he
his
did
first.
there. Yeah,
He could have
That's his
ran.
first death.
He could have ran earlier, but he wanted to fight.
that's the mistake that he made. Should have kept on rat dodoing.
He needs
But-
one. I think he needs a diffuser or a heart as soon as possible to continue his stuff. His split pushing, like the heart will give his illusions a lot of tankability since the Bristleback and Luna can kill the illusions pretty quickly. So maybe going for a heart now is gonna be a good choice instead of a diffuser blade. Would
Even
you-
though the Luna,
Would you do the heart over the diffuser now?
I think so. I think you need the heart for sure on the Naga Siren. Like your illusions become so tanky. Once you have
my,
the
my,
heart-
my point is the progression. How do you progress your items? I know you're gonna get a heart eventually, but which one do you get first? The heart? Oh, he's actually going to get a radiance. I was right. He got a radiance.
Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe he actually built the Radiance. Well, what do you really think the Radiance does though for DK in this situation?
More carry potential, and there's also
Oh.
another reason why he can split push the lanes out, because the problem they're facing now is Titan are just pushing out all the other lanes so quickly. So having the radiance on the Bristleback means he's able to push down lanes as quick. He can challenge the split pushing of Titan. Well, they're gonna try and kill Ice here. Arrow.
He is.
Wow, that's
Oh
a 5-second
wow,
arrow.
they can kill him.
He's
He is
dead.
not tanky enough like for this.
Mushi is coming with the Vendetta behind with the double damage rune. Is he gonna catch out Miracle again this time? Okay, he's not gonna get catch out. He's gonna get recalled back to base. No, back to the bottom lane. Chakra Magic Recall. This is the Keeper of the Light Phantom Lancer thing. But they're doing it with a Naga Siren. Yeah, like you said, you would prefer 100% the heart over the radiance now on the
I
Bristleback?
still would. I would still say that he needs a heart. I think if he had a heart in that scenario, even maybe he wouldn't die so quickly, and he'll be able to deal enough damage
Yeah.
buy enough time for his allies to get there. But
You know,
I don't know, dude.
You know, T-Burn, I felt that he was just under a lot of pressure by the speed push. Maybe it was a team decision for the Bristleback to get a speed pushing item.
you
Maybe,
think so?
Maybe it might be that. Because sometimes stuff like that happens. I'm sure you know this. Like
Yeah, I know.
a player gets an item not because he wants to get the item, because everyone is saying you should get this item. Trust me. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just get the item. But you don't actually want to get the item.
Cause like I don't know if DK can win the split push game at this point. Like I think Titan, Miracle even as a player, he's just so much more experienced at this kind of
He's
stuff.
getting a Lincoln. Oh boy.
Oh wow. Okay, that's really cool. Huh. That's really cool that he's getting a
the
Lincoln.
The Knicks has to use mana burn first before the impel. They're gonna
You know
they're
what's
gonna
the
go
downside
in shackle.
about?
Ice gets
Oh
shackle.
boy,
again.
Ice, he's facing
Concussion
forward too.
arrow.
Lots of damage.
That was the 12-second stun. They didn't even need the 12-second stun. They just needed to throw all their spells, like you said. Not having the heart.
All right, let's put it this way right now, okay? In the past 4 minutes, what has that 5,000 gold that this Bristleback has put into
Nothing.
Radiance have done for him?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, the preferred item choice I would go for the Bristleback in this game, especially, I would go a mech and a vanguard, that's for sure. But I wouldn't get a blade mail. I would get the pipe for my team, and I'll proceed on to the heart.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
But
decent.
maybe they were
maybe
just
even
under.
Shivas
They were
instead
just
of,
under a lot of pressure from the split push, so the team just decided that they needed something to deal with the split push.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
You know,
be
if we look at the
surprised.
goal graph, like it says 12k for DK, but I think DK, like this game is slipping
This is
slowly
the
away
12k
from DK's hand.
means nothing much right now because the Naga is going to be so annoying. I've been in this situation against a Naga by
He is
Miracle.
so farmed on this Naga, man. I mean, the Luna is farmed too, but like,
Look at the net worth T-Ben.
he still needs 2 more items on Luna, I think.
Yeah. Look at the
Still
net
needs
worth
2.
T-Ben. He's after the start after the fights and all the Aegis DK had, he's still ahead of Burning in net worth.
Yeah, exactly.
They're actually, I don't think they know Miracle is here though. They were just running past the illusions. Oh no, he's running into that. Look at the Naga. He knows he won't die because any time that DK try or think that it was a real hero, he would just use his sleep and TP out, hence buying time for his team to farm the whole map. That was just that Naga play that Miracle did there, running into the tier 2 tower there. I don't think any other Naga player would have done that.
That's some crazy pathing that he just pulled. Like, does DK think it was just an illusion that walked by there?
They thought it was an illusion, for sure.
Oh my god, this player is absolutely amazing. I love Miracle. I'm such a fan.
Do you love him more than RTZ now?
No, I hate RTZ. He's an awful player.
Really?
I'm just kidding. I love RTZ too. I think both of these players
look at what he's
very
doing again. Middle. He's actually the real hero.
Oh my god! Like, it's a real hero.
Look at
like,
MMI. Look at MMI. He's gonna die.
he's buying so much time for his team. Oh my
He's
god!
dead.
God damn Miracle. Oh god! What is he doing?
I don't know. He's just trying to buy time.
Sleep and get away. Like, if they go on him, okay, there it is.
He knows
There it is.
what he's doing. Trust me. I told you his
You know,
his carry Naga is the best.
oh my god! And this is why we doubted the Lincolns. We said it should be a heart, but this is why you buy Lincolns.
You
Because
can't
then
get ganked.
if at any point it procs off, you just drop the sleep and TP out. He just literally took on the
Yeah.
entire DK lineup, forced every single player to chase him, and he got a kill on the Rubik. What a player, man! What a player! Like, this guy is reinventing Naga Siren right now. Like,
I've been
he is.
seeing this for a long time already, Steven. Like
I know.
nobody really
I know
believed.
too. But the thing is, nobody wants to play it like this, you know? No one has the trust in
Top
their
lane.
players.
They're gonna go on ice. Concoction, Shackle. Oh, Shackle's not gonna hit though. Mushi is there. They have a gem. Do they have a gem? Yeah, they have a gem on Xting there. They knew that Mushi was oh, they have a gem too. DK. Xting should be dead here.
Oh, he misses
Whoa,
a stun.
TP, he got
Stun
TP now.
transfer to pour it out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why did he drop
Wow.
the gem? They didn't. Wow. What?
He actually did drop the gem.
He
Because he thought he was gonna die, so he just dropped the gem.
tried to hide the gem in the corner. Look at the map, T-Ben. Look at the map, T-Ben. Look at
Look at these creeps, he just fired 3 creep waves all at once. Oh my god, how did he even get those illusions there in time? I am so...
the gem is still there though. They're still hiding the gem there. Well, there's one more thing I want to say just now. I forgot to mention. Like, if you talk about and you think deeper on the Lincoln's choice that he made, look at DK. What do they have to stun him? Impel and Telekinesis Lift. If you don't get stunned by the Telekinesis or the Impel, you're not gonna die. Mid lane.
Swatch mid right now.
Shackle
I have
onto-
all this chaos.
Shackle on two.
All of a sudden, there's backup behind Miracle this time around. They all thought that he was maybe alone or some illusions,
Man.
but this time there was a team.
T-Ben, the Naga has almost 500 last hits, close to 40 minutes. What other hero can achieve that? Arrow?
I don't-
Oh,
Yeah.
burning. He got netted. Like, Shackle again. Where's the
He's done
Alchemist?
Vegas up. He has
Where's
an
the
Aegis.
Alchemist? Alchemist is far behind. Bristleback
Here
is
it is,
here.
Miracle. Will you sleep
Net is
here?
gonna die to the Bristleback. Miracle
Buy
still
some
has
for time
sleep.
before he uses sleep.
Yeah, he's
He's
gonna
just
buy
buying
time.
time. That's-
He's just
that's
gonna
all
buy
he's
time.
doing.
He's just gonna buy time
Yeah.
before he TPs out, and Ohio is farming top lane.
Another 6.7k gold now for Miracle as well.
Diffusal. I don't think he's gonna go anything else. Diffusal. I'm thinking of Diffusal now. Yeah, level
Yes.
2. Level 2 Diffusal.
Look at the way like he even
Look at the
escaped.
illusions. He even had
Everything's planned out. Yeah, he TP to the bottom tier 3 tower from anything. He wants to know. He knows exactly where to be at what time. Really nicely done by Miracle.
Yeah. Look at his illusions here. He's gonna run behind. Oh no, he ran out. They need to engage as soon as possible before the Naga does something funny.
They have 20 seconds before sleep is up again.
Yeah. The Glyph is gonna buy them some time. The Rubik is not there though. The Rubik is still far, very far. Look at the illusions coming out from the Naga now. Look at the illusions. Ice is not that tanky. He doesn't have any mana after getting burned by the illusions. Oh no, Ice is in trouble here. Is he gonna go down? Are they gonna commit to this fight? Naga is behind cutting off the creeps still, T-Ben. He's doing a very good job. There's no creeps coming in behind. Shackle on 2 again by the Windrunner. Ice and burning. Oh, Naga actually killed off the Rubik behind.
I'm burning. Uses
Arrow,
BKB
the
right
arrow's gonna
before he
hit on
dies.
Ice. They're gonna lose the fight. They're gonna lose the fight.
Burning?
Burning doesn't
Yeah,
have
burning.
BKB.
He has no BKB anymore either, so they can actually fight him here. It's 5 versus 1 right
Oh
now.
no, Mushi can't do
Burning
a
against
thing.
the world.
They're gonna kill
Oh,
Mushi as well.
man.
Oh, sleep. The Naga sleep. Is he gonna catch Mushi?
Oh, they should have forced
Oh
up the
my-
Naga Siren sooner, but they wouldn't. They're not gonna make it. It looks like it's just gonna be a 5-man push down mid.
Oh, they actually
perhaps.
didn't.
Oh no, Luna bites back.
They didn't collect the gem at top, so there's 3 gems in the game now. One on the Windrunner, one. I remember seeing another gem.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
heart now coming out for the Naga too.
Wow, he still has 4k. Oh no, he actually hasn't buy it. He's gonna buy it now.
He
They
has the
can't kill him.
recipe.
They can't kill him anymore.
Yeah, they
He's
can't.
gonna be
They-
that annoying dude, split pushing everywhere, and he's gonna the next item. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a boost of travel right after.
This is more ridiculous than Carl PL, I think, right now.
Now
I
you know.
really think so.
Now you know why.
The way he's playing it. Yeah. But what he did there was like he went in the back to cut off all the supports and stuff, because the burning did have an Aegis. You can't just go straight for burning there, because you know if he dies with Aegis, then you just lose the fight. And a little mistake coming out from burning too. He was hitting the racks, and after he backed off, he BKB'd right before he died, because he wanted
You
to use
know-
Satanic and attack the Luna, but he died.
You know if he tries to BKB the next fight, they can just use Naga sleep and kill him first.
Yeah.
So he's the only one that has BKB. He's
But
the
they have no
only-
MKB. It's a bit difficult to kill him because he does have Satanic and BKB. So
Yeah, maybe they can't unless they have a hex or any lockdown.
he lost a lot though because he had to buy back there. Oh, he has the phase boots. He has the phase boots. Boots and
Yeah.
travels. You know what? This looks like a
Rubik
pop
has
game
a
out of my
hex.
pop game.
Rubik has a hex.
He didn't buy. He didn't buy Hex. He bought Hex instead this game. I mean, that's the Midas paying off, right? 40 minutes, Midas.
I am not a big fan of.
Are you really surprised?
I'm not a big fan of Midas on Rubik. I still think that as a Rubik, getting a 4-staff and dagger in a lot of situations could be really good for you. But in this game, without the Midas, I would have never thought that getting a hex would be possible for the Rubik here. Look at the Naga. Just look at Miracle. He's just standing in front of the enemy team, knowing that he's never gonna die. This guy.
Oh
This
my
guy.
god.
Ice. Shackle. Arrow. He's just gonna die to the concussion, shackle, and arrow. Nothing more. Look at Miracle.
cutting off everyone else.
Sleep.
He
He's-
knows that his team got him good.
One more thing
Wow.
we didn't get a chance to talk about, T-Ben, was the
Yeah?
Desolator pickup by the Mirana. I don't know
Oh,
what do you think about this item on Mirana.
I think it's okay. I mean, it gets Bristleback and just for pushing later. But you know, at 30 minutes, I looked at that bottom. He only had like 2k gold or something like that. Something
Yeah.
ridiculously low.
Look
but
at the net worth, T-Ben. Mirana,
Yeah,
Pardon
I
is
see it.
14k, Alchemist is 14k, Bristleback 16k, but Naga is 30k. Look at
I
the
think
illusions.
Miracle-
Look at the map again. Look at the map. Oh my god, this guy is just.
DK can't even push out lanes, you know? Like, and the warding too, coming out from Titan. Like, they have everything coming from DK's base. Oh god, a smoke coming
Oh,
out. They don't see this one
This
though.
is a desperate smoke gang, and like you said, the Radiance didn't. Oh no, they didn't turn off the Radiance. They saw the Radiance burn. And the Radiants, like you said, didn't really contribute too much. And one more thing as well. DK needs to get something going on, because without breaking the rhythm of Miracle, Miracle is alone controlling the whole tempo of the whole game with his illusions.
This is his like game right now.
This is his game. Mushi. He might get an opening here. He's behind enemy lines. Naga is back at base. He just got the boost of travel.
Kodo's gonna have to port him in right now.
No, he just got his boost of travel. This is gonna be a bad fight for Titan. Oh, they got caught out napping here. With Naga back at base. Oh my god, this is really, really bad for them.
They have any buyback?
Alchemist doesn't have buyback. Podem doesn't have buyback. The Naga has to stop the push all by himself.
Oh boy, but you know what? This is Miracle.
I actually think he can do it.
If there's someone who can do it, he's trying to get those creeps back. That's what he's going for. He needs the creeps. Oh, but the creeps came too close already, I think. But this is just one set of racks right now, so
they can still
it's not as bad as
one racks down.
Yeah. One is not a problem for a Naga like this.
They're gonna try and break bottom now. The Alchemist is gonna be up in 20 seconds, and Miracle has a boost of travel. He can boost of travel to here, bottom lane right now.
This is backdoor protection too, so I don't see how DK is able to just.
He's actually gonna push top to force DK to come back. No, this is actually also a very good option by him. Oh, Mushi is teleporting back. They can just boost.
It's only Mushi though.
He can actually kill Mushi. Burning is back. He can. Look at that. Look at that. He's raping everybody.
And Burning too, actually. He can lifesteal off the illusions.
He can
so he's gonna fall here or what?
Oh my god. What just happened?
Oh my goodness. What are we watching, Winter? What are we watching? Burning, underestimating the power of a 6-slotted Naga and just falling. Like, he used Satanic, but he was hitting an illusion. You can't lifesteal off the illusion, so.
Yeah, that was why I was wondering why he didn't gain back hit points, yeah. Like you mentioned.
Yeah, and he didn't use BKB either during any of that, so. And he was just getting
questionable.
Yeah, like Titan screwed up with their positioning, where DK was just able to kill them with the smoke, but Miracle just salvaging it for his team. Like it feels like he's the game master right now, and everything is just.
Oh no, they're gonna get the Roshan. You know, T-Burn, if Miracle didn't have the Lincolns and he had like a butterfly, Burning and Mushi would have died so quickly there. But because he was forced to build a Lincoln in this situation, to make sure he survives, he didn't really do a lot of damage.
I don't think without the Lincolns he's capable of doing all the stuff that he did though.
Because of
so he wouldn't be so cocky, yeah. But you think instead of actually, maybe they could have tried to push because Luna already used a buyback? You think that would have been a better choice than to actually just?
Yeah.
I guess taking Roshan is a safe option.
Roshan
but they
is
still
always
had
safe.
50 seconds on Luna. I think they still could have pushed though.
Yeah,
I
agree with you that.
Wow, a shackle!
I agree with you. There's a good opportunity there to push. They're gonna kill 2 heroes here in middle.
Did you see the shackle just now?
No, I was looking at Miracle just now. Didn't see.
That was and 2 people died. Rubik and Nyx both died. Rubik buys out, but Nyx is still dead. And
Luna is 15 seconds before he respawns. You know, that shackle again. Are they going to commit to this? You know, Miracle can just run into the base and just cast. He's going to cast his sleep in the base, and his team takes the tower. Look at that. He's going to do that.
Yeah, they're going to take
he's gonna sleep everyone behind. Oh no, he got lifted. He can't sleep. But he wanted to do that.
And he's going to get Mama. Why sleep when he can just kill them all in back and might die again? He's gonna die again!
On the sleep! Oh crap! Oh boy! Boost of travel out!
And it's just poured out.
He's gonna get killed. They just took a free racks out of that. Oh my god.
People can actually port him back in 2 seconds right now. He is gonna port back.
They can resummon him with the Caudal. Oh boy.
My god. What am I watching here, Winter?
Burning is he got netted here. Where's the arrow? Arrow? Oh, Mushi was stopping the team
off Windrunner there. And they're just split pushing again.
Oh my
Alchemist
god.
and Bottom on top. Naga Siren on bottom lane. And all of DK's
This is GG already.
axes are falling.
Oh my god. GG. This guy, what a player.
Oh.
What a player. I'm definitely banning Naga the next game as DK.
Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever seen I'm asking the wrong guy, but just speaking in general, I have never seen a Naga played as well as this. ever.
He has actually done this a lot of times, like in small
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tournaments.
Okay, whatever, Winter. No one cares. Shut up. Let's just
Okay,
play.
okay, okay.
Oh my god, I have personally, I mean, I've seen him do a lot of these kind of stuff, but do it against a team like DK
They
and
look they
do
they
it
look
so
like they look like kids, right? Being played around. Like
yeah,
that's the actual
yeah.
fact of the game.
You think these guys are like the really how do you say, experienced Dota players who know how to handle a lot of things.
Yeah.
But then
They just
you
couldn't do
see,
anything.
yeah, you see Miracle, like they really felt like they had no idea how to handle this game whatsoever.
You know what? I just got one thing to say, T-Ban, before I close out on this second game. Welcome to Naga Siren from Southeast Asia. For those who have never seen it before, Naga Siren carry. So I guess that wraps up everything for the second game. We'll be taking a quick break and moving on to the third game. Be right back, guys.